storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
I wanted to talk about Wendy Williams today because this is somebody who is about to come out with a couple new things into her life, a couple new projects. Number one, she's coming out with the Wendy Williams biopic set to premiere on Lifetime next year. Now, I do gotta tell you this, Wendy, I truly hope that you do better with your own biopic, Wendy, than you did with Aaliyah's, Wendy. Low-key, all the shit you went through with Kevin and Sharina and all that embarrassment, Wendy, was karma for how you did Aaliyah's legacy, Wendy, even though I don't know who in their right mind would ever trust your ass to do Aaliyah's legacy, Wendy. You shouldn't have did that, Wendy. That is our princess, Wendy. We actually love her, Wendy. But we laugh at your ass, Wendy. And so, at the end of the day, everything that you did there, I hope you don't do it and you actually show us the real you, Wendy Williams, in this biopic. Now, I did have to let you guys know that the woman that they have to play her is Ciara Payton. Now, Ciara Payton right now is currently on the show called The Oval on network, where she plays a woman that's married to a man that's also sleeping with men, while a big black man is coming to save her. I don't really know. And the man that's going to be playing Kelvin Hunter is the man by the name of Morocco Omari. I would say that's pretty good damn casting. Let me see. I put it right above my head. I don't care. We got Kelvin right there. That's a pretty good match. Now, Ciara, you don't look like Wendy to me. You look like what Wendy wished she looked like. But okay, I guess we'll rock with it. Now, I am going to say this, Wendy. In this biopic, I want to make sure you don't tell all the lies that you normally tell. You know, like you got on your show and you said it's all good in Hunterville. You got on your show and said that you overheated in that costume. Y'all remember when she fell out? Whoa. And she hit the floor. Y'all remember that. And she said she overheated. Except Wendy has already told us for years that she keeps her TV show, the room that they tape in, they keep it ice cold to keep you awake. So how you overheat in a room that is cold? As a matter of fact, when you go to the Wendy Williams show, or even when you go to the Rachel Ray show, they keep it so damn cold that everybody's normally wearing a jacket or a damn coat, even in the summertime. So you ain't gonna tell me you overheated. Your ass saw the devil and you passed out, all right? And so I want to make sure you talk about these things in your biopic, Wendy, because I don't want you leaving this shit out. Number one, I need you to make sure you add in pictures of what you actually used to look like before you did all the plastic surgery to your face. I need you to actually show us the best friend who gave you a shoulder to cry on and a cooch to munch on. I need you to show us the room that Kelvin kept you locked in for 20 years with the blacked out windows. How R. Kelly of Kelvin. I need you to talk about how you truly broke that collarbone of yours. You didn't, fall down those steps. You didn't trip. I truly believe you got into an argument with Kelvin, or you was trying to break up a fight between Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr., and that's how you broke that collarbone. I need you to talk about the hits and not hits. I mean, like mob hits, like, kill hits that both you and Kelvin put out on one another in the 90s. At one point, you was trying to kill him, and at another point, he was trying to have your ass killed. I want you to talk about that. I want you to show us truly, on the scale from 1 to 10, how much crack did you actually smoke, okay? And what did you do for that crack? Because I know you ain't always had no damn money for it. I want you to actually show us the Kevin Hunter and Kevin Sr. fights. I want to see how it went down. I want to see what you're trying to break it up. I want to see it all. Did you ever give anything to Charlemagne? Did you ever sleep with Charlemagne? We really want to know. You're also going to show us your real hairline. What that scalp do we want to see. And I think I pretty much hit it all. So tell us about the best friend that you munch on every now and then, the room you were locked in, how you broke the collarbone, the mob hits, all the crack that you smoked from the scale from 1 to Whitney Houston. How much crack did you... Well, you didn't smoke as much as Whitney. You still here. You also got to talk to us about when Angie Martinez wanted to whip your ass for talking shit, and you acted like, you was too busy to walk up out of the studio because, she was waiting for you outside the door to beat your ass, and you were scared because you said you had never been in a fist fight in your life. So I need you to actually show us that too, because Angie still don't like you to this day. The Kevin fight. Did you ever sleep with Charlemagne? What was all that black shit in Charlemagne's tub? All your plastic surgeries and the real hairline. I think I covered everything. Did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. Is there anything else y'all want Wendy to tell y'all? Don't do Whitney. I'm not doing Whitney. I'm just asking on a scale from 1 to Whitney, how much crack did you smoke? It's gonna give us a good gauge. It's gonna give us a good gauge. Now you know, don't do full movies, just 1 hour of thrill. I'm not interested in Wendy anymore. Okay, all right. I think I hit it all. Moving right along from that. Now, are you tired of being fat as hell? Are you sick of your breasts hitting your lap when you sit down? Are you embarrassed every time you go out and people think you pregnant, but you really not? You just had a big burrito last night. If you were going through them problems, and guess what? I got a solution for you, and your solution is going to be found in NUTRABURST. Now, before you get mad, let me let you know, in addition to using NUTRABURST products, you're going to need a healthy caloric deficit diet. But one of my favorite products that NUTRABURST offers is called Resolution Drops and Life Drops. And I'm telling you, they help me not eat as much because, you know, I'm a cookie monster. I'm a slave to that pata monster. So if you a slave to the pasta and the cookies like me, get you some Resolution and some Life Drops. My link is in the description box below. We gotta talk about you know, he does look like a mix of canker sores and somebody that doesn't use soap when they shower. Like no, for real. Not John Boyega at the top. I know he uses a rag. You know what I'm saying? But you ever look at somebody and just be like, yeah, I know you don't use a wash rag when you taking a shower. You barely use soap. I mean, I used to live with them, you know, so I can tell you, you know. I didn't say who. I just said, you know, Wonder Bread, sometimes, you know, they don't use soap. They go in, you know, let the water hit their body, use their hands, and they out. Don't even use lotion. Anyway, we're here to talk about Michael Rappaport and John Boyega because John Boyega has been very... well, honestly, he really been telling y'all the truth about what Disney does and what happened to him in the franchise. So, okay, John Boyega was in one of the Star Wars movies a few years back, okay? They created this diverse character for him to come in, and it was supposed to be a really big deal, only to not really do anything else with it later. And John has been screaming from sea to shining sea ever since that when these networks, these film companies like Disney, take on a diverse character, they really do it just to shut us up. They don't do it to create a legacy. You know, we had what did Disney give us? Tiana? Wasn't it Princess Tiana or something like that? We didn't get no continuations of that, I don't think. And then what was the other black one? I don't know. They don't give us much. But John has been saying they give it to us just to shut us up. And then that's pretty much it. And he's been very loud about it ever since. And Michael Rappaport took his time to stick his nose in his business and say this. He said, yo, my man, you have done so much in a short period of time. Congrats. But you ain't the first actor to have an unnuanced character in a Star Wars movie. Hashtag Benicio del Toro. Welcome to show business. Shit doesn't always go your way. And here's the problem that I have with Michael. Michael, first of all, you're always speaking even when no one asks you to. You're always sticking your nose in business that is not yours. See, just because you're married to and you pump and screw a mixed woman every night does not mean that you are the person that we need to go to about black shit. All right, you're not even in black puss. You're in mixed puss. Let's call that what it is. You know, y'all get one hit of a little bit of Mother Africa, just a little hit. You know, you can't even handle the full strong dose. So you don't go get that black coffee. You go get a mocha chocolate latte, and then you want to just tell us all about us. You know, but we can dare tell you about you, Rappaport. You know, I can't even dare really go in on you, Rappaport, because I want them, you know, you protected, Rappaport. But, we know Michael Rappaport from being on Watch What Happens Live, getting read by Kenya Moore. As a matter of fact, we really know him more for being in black people's business than for him even being in any show business in particular. But Michael, had you and your privilege took any time to really look over the article and what John said, John was just talking about diversity, Michael. And John was just simply saying they used me for my blackness and then threw me away. He wasn't complaining, Michael. Why is it that every time black people talk about the shit that we go through in certain industries, people want to say we complaining, but they're allowed to talk about their shit. You know, they're allowed to talk about save the animals, but we can't talk about save the blacks. God forbid we talk about police brutality. They can talk about animal cruelty. I'm just saying, you know, we have a 9/11 memorial every year, but, you know, we have to let slavery go. It was a long time ago. Let it go. Stop talking about it. I get just the audacity of it all. Let me tell you something. Do y'all want to know how every country in the world really failed and had to submit to the Caucasian man? This is an example right there. They go everywhere where they're not asked to be, and then they insert their opinion as if it's God, as if it's facts, and nobody's gonna bow down to your ass, Michael. You know, Michael is a trashy white boy. Let's just call it what it is. He's a trashy white boy that none of the white girls wanted, and so he knew he would marry a black woman one day. But you know, he still wanted to make sure that his kids somewhat look like him, so he only got with a mixed black, but think he can tell actual blacks because he's not with a mixed black. No, we don't care. You're not invited to the cookout. Low key, we need to stop inviting a lot of these people to the cookout just because, you know, they act a little cool and they say shit that you like, or maybe they can dance, but this fool here can't even dance and he got ashy ass ankles. Anyway, I say all that to say, Michael, you stuck your nose where it didn't belong. You didn't read to understand. You just read to respond, and at the end of the day, sit your funky fat wrinkled ass down. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you. Nobody's calling for you. That's why you always running over there to Andy and hopping on his show to talk about Housewives. You always running over there to talk about black women because ain't nobody calling for you at all. You were big in the 80s. You were big in the 90s or subpar. And now you just, you know, take to your IG to speak on black issues because nobody gives a fuck when you talk about anything else. Let's be real. Without us, a lot of them would have shit to talk about. They would have nothing to talk about at all. Michael, go home. Go home to your mixed wife, Michael, that you call black. Go home. Go home. Because Lord knows nobody else wants you anywhere. You's a miserable bitch to go and stick your nose where it don't belong and to tell somebody how they should feel and how they should be grateful when they get mistreated. You would have never said that shit of Tom Cruise that talked about him being mistreated and he gets paid multi-millions of dollars. But God forbid a black person gets out the hood. God forbid a black person gets a raise and promotion, and now you can't talk about your mistreatment anymore because you should just be happy that, you know, you're not in the mailroom anymore. You should just be happy you don't live in the projects. No, you should just be happy to actually be included in our shit because we're way too inclusive of our shit to people that barely let us in their shit. And that's the truth. Where your people shit at, Michael? Go around there to them and stay out of our shit.
Got questions? Talking to one of the world's top 10 psychics ought to help. Dr. Linda Salvin is amazing with an uncanny ability to clarify your issues and bring you quick and accurate answers and predictions. From the White House to the homeless, Dr. Linda has helped thousands over more than 2 decades. On her national radio show, by phone, in person. When you need answers, Dr. Linda lights the way. Book time with this gifted healer and clairvoyant now. Visit lindasalvin.com or call 888-509-1077. And you can bring Dr. Linda's metaphysical healing home with her spirit-filled candles, Wicks of Wisdom, where pure essential oils and elements are powerfully released through her proprietary rituals to assist you in love, legal, career, finances, health, and more. Wicks of Wisdom work. See them and order yours at lindasalvin.com. Always fun and accurate, Dr. Linda's visions bring you solutions. Call 888-509-1077 or visit lindasalvin.com.
Moving right along. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm not feeling that. Anyway, moving right along, we got to talk about Dr. Dre and his wife really quick. I wanted to give y'all the update on what this lady is asking for in their divorce, okay? Apparently, she's having such a hard life, okay? She had to move out of their home, and he's in a Malibu home, and she can only stay in one of the houses, and she's not letting him come and get his golf clubs. And now, Miss Nicole Young is saying that, well, she ain't that young no more, but she's saying that she needs $2 million per month in spousal support, okay? Oh, God, let's break down Nicole Young's expenses. She says she needs $10,000 a month for laundry and dry cleaning. Ma'am, are you going to Mars to get the clothes cleaned? For $10,000 a month, I'll come take care of you and your whole family for $10,000 a month. Damn. Her clothes budget is $135,000 a month. Ma'am, you're not even important enough to go anywhere 135 times in a calendar year. Why do you need $135,000 for clothes? You better take your ass to Macy's. She needs $60,000 in education per month for the children. Even though them kids are grown and he could just give them their money themselves. He don't really need to go through you because, you know, he give you $60K for that. You're going to take about 50 of it and then give him the rest. Entertainment. Her entertainment budget is $900,000 a month. Ma'am, $900,000 a month. Who's entertaining you? Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake, and Katy Perry? I'm not understanding. Charitable organization, she wants to give away $125,000 per month. So you want to give away $125,000 a month of money that ain't yours. You know that doesn't count as charity, right, Nicole? See, the point of charity is that you give your stuff to somebody else, not somebody else stuff given to you to give to somebody else. That ain't the way that works. $100,000 a month for her mortgage and $20,000 a month for her cell phone and internet bill. And we trying to figure out who the hell is your provider for $20,000 a month. Now, Dr. Dre, out of all the women that you done beat over the years, this is probably one you wish you could actually get a smackdown. But now you know you done came too far and you done earned too much and you got too much to lose now to actually mess over this one. See, this is how this karma come back to beat your ass. By the time you get up out of this, Dr. Dre, you ain't gonna have a penny left. $900,000 a month for entertainment. I'm trying to figure out who's entertaining her. Should have had a prenup. Well, they do have a prenup, but she's saying that damn prenup don't count no more. But I am going to tell you this, Nicole. Dr. Dre got a lot of money, and he has a sorted past. And I'm here to let you know, you asking for $2 million per month, ma'am. A hitman is cheaper. And so I just think you better watch your ass and watch your life, because messing with somebody like Dr. Dre, trying to get all this money out of him, I don't think it's going to end too well for you, sweetheart. But good luck.
Asia, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing?
Thanks, girl. I discovered these life-changing products called Shaw's Creations. I've been using their toning up package, and it has really made a big difference. And they have products for everyone. So if you have dark spots, stretch marks, acne, pimples, sun damage, psoriasis, eczema, or age spots, anything, they have products for you. So you should call them today.
I'm going to call right now.
Call 240-288-3414. That's 240-288-3414. Or visit shawscreation.com.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.